Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rebels offense takes the field for the first time today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Blue Devils offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Coates. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Runs for the tackle. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Turns it loose. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Working that left side now. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all in his play on that side.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They kick it away on 4th down. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll run it again. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. The give to the tailback. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Quick release on the RPO.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And now this offense will take the field again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Hit as he throws. This time he's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And incomplete on the deep ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Rebels will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He's got an open man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Hand off from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Red pass is complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's John. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Quick release by the QB. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. Get it out on the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 4 over Southern Miss. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to pass, it's Griffin. Unloads to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. Slithers into space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Blue Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Duke.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that are just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, UNLV, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, UNLV.
Back to pass on second down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got the quick pass. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Off play action. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get... Stop at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Pulls it, fired complete. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. pulls and throws off the RPO.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The Blue Devils line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Balls and fired complete. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rebels offense is back on the field. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Finds his big tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking to throw, it's Boone. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Griffin. Firing to the right, complete. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilliam. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They're going to run it to the right. Shakes off the defender.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the...
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. The sure hands, it's John. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Scanning the field, it's Griffin. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Blue Devils are on the move. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stockton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rebels offense is back on the field. Unloads quickly. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Boone. Hauls it in. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw it. Floats it out in space. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The give to the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll try the left side. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Boone. They're working that left side. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's picked off at the goal line.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They're going to run it. Got it across the 35 to the 36, but the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a 4th down. The kick is on its way. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Complete to start this drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's complete to the right. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. No huddle here for the offense.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off. No.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The tap, and it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Duke. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
That just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 38 over the Stallions. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, what a move. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Ready to fire from the pistol. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Boone. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's John.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.